Hi everyone, Emma here from the HR Big Meet and Be Unstoppable. I am back on your feed, joined by a brilliant guest who is part of the event team this year. And just to give you an insight into how this might go, I've already been up dancing, we've already been doing some tapping, I've already been shaking some stuff out. So this gives you some insight into what you might expect. So my guest today is one of our panel members. We all got together yesterday to have our first conversation as a group, and we're all quite hyped. So let me get her on screen and introduce you to her. Please welcome on screen the wonderful Bobby Davis.
Hello.
Yay! Hello, nice to see you. Hey, Bobby.
As I said, I think we should just do the whole thing in interpretive dance and people will just have to work out what the hell's going on.
I'm up for it. I am. I've already told you that I am. Thank you so much for coming along and spending some time with me. The point of these conversations is to let people know who they might see on the day and to give them a little bit of insight into why we're putting ourselves on stage, what we're hoping to share with everyone, what we're hoping that they will get from the experience. That's about as much framing as I've got for this conversation.
Who needs a phone?
We'll just see where it goes, right?
Yeah.
We'll go down with that. Bobby, let me invite you just to introduce yourself in a way that feels good and comfortable to you.
So I am Bobby Davis, and I think you introduced me to everybody yesterday as the Mischief Ripple Maker.
Yes.
And I think it's something that it's not just a part of my brand now, it's something that I am definitely embodying and wanting to shout from the rooftops more. And so, what does that actually mean? I'm into year 3 of being an independent consultant and finding a different way to use my voice to shake things up a little bit in terms of change and transformation, be it one person at a time, be it teams, or be it fully on organizationally. It's not to say that I wasn't mischievous when I was working in corporates, and anyone who will be listening to this and who has worked with me or for me will attest to that, I think, in the fact that I haven't ever been too frightened to say what I think and to be the person who gets hold of the elephant in the corner and drags it into the room, saying, okay, I think everybody can see it, but now let me introduce you to the elephant because we need to do something about
Yes.
it. There is a full background in HR, there is a full background in organizational development, there is a full background in coaching, both from an integral perspective and somatic, which we might want to get into a little bit because that's a little spoiler alert for things that I may well be up to at the conference this year. And I think for now, that is probably enough about me in terms of an introduction.
Fabulous. I just love the title of Mischief Ripple Maker. I think that's awesome. I think my email signature for a little while was Chief Rebel Maker because I just
Yeah.
think letting go of some of the rules, some of the labels, some of the ways that we think we should be